Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. This is your new moon reading, everyone. We have the new moon in the sign of Taurus on May the 8th. New moon energy is about beginnings and fresh starts. It's about planting seeds. Now, because we have the new moon in the sign of Taurus on May the 8th, we have this power combo, the number 8 in numerology and the Taurus sign. So that firm foundation now is the time to actually focus our energy towards it and build that structure in our lives to start fresh. So this is where you would set a goal for this month. What is it that you're wanting to see happen or come to fruition by the full moon? And what I'm going to do in my life is on May the 8th, I'm going to light a candle and set an intention. This is a perfect time to set intentions, everyone. So if you're able to light a candle and set an intention, I would do that. Now, what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with the Enchanted Forest Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card and then an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Gemini, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear around this new moon energy. So we are getting for you today, everything is here. Everything is here, Gemini. So let me read you the message of this card. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have because everything is here. Gemini, I'm going to read this to you one more time. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. So no matter where you are in life, no matter what it is that you're experiencing, Gemini, be grateful for where you are in life. You're exactly where you need to be and everything is here for you. All right, so this is your opening message. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. Wherever you are in life, Spirit guides are saying you're exactly where you need to be because whatever experience you're experiencing, that's a part of your journey. So we have the Magician card. What a powerful card you just received here, Gemini. This is where the Spirit guides are letting you know that you are the creator. You have the power of creation. You are the magician. You are the sorcerer. You are the alchemist, right? It's up to you to create the life that you want through how do I say this? Through how you visualize, how you perceive, your perspective, right? Your mindset. And it's time for you to grab the ingredients to create the recipe of your life. So the Magician card for you to start. Now, this is a major arcana card. So this energy is prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely. Others, you're going to feel this subtly. It's time for you to start creating your reality, Gemini. We have the World card, a secondary major arcana card. Your world is shifting and it's time for you to create the world you're desiring, the reality you're desiring, okay? Very powerful stuff here. I'm seeing closing of chapters, ending of cycles, and you entering this new plane of energy. So big change here. Now, what I also want you to do today, Gemini, is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the World card, and we also have the Page of Swords. So beginner energy here. So as you're moving into this new world, this new plane of energy, it's now time for you to start wielding that power. It's almost like you're going through this training session as you are entering this new plane of energy, this new world. Your thoughts create your reality, and this is what Spirit guides are reminding you of with this card today. So you're on a new journey here, a new energy, a new beginning. Gemini, I love this for you. So the Page of Swords. All right, now before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Gemini. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. So we have the number 1, right, coming through. I don't know if any of you are seeing the number 1s, or perhaps you're born on the 1st of the month, or I'm getting 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month around the number 1 for you. There's new beginnings that are tied to the number 1. So this is you creating your reality. I feel some of you have had a shift in your mind, or some sort of a breakthrough idea, some sort of inspiration recently. What's happened here is you're starting to see the world a little bit differently. I'm getting law of attraction, laws of the universe, universal laws. I don't know if any of you are taking knowledge in or understanding this concept, this idea, studying it, maybe other occult information here. I'm diving into occult knowledge right now, learning about the Kabbalah and everything else in between, right? And because I'm doing this, my mind is waking up, it's opening up. So I'm seeing an opening of the mind, information and downloads coming in, which are making you see things through a different light. And what's happening here is not only are you seeing things physically in your reality shifting, but you're starting to notice how you are creating your reality. That it's actually something that the power to create is within you. You're starting to sense this, you're starting to understand it, you're starting to know it. Gemini, and some of you have been practicing this since you were young. I've known about this since I was young. I don't even know how to put to words how I understood it when I was young. I remember I used to wear a shirt that said, "Don't worry, be happy." I mentioned this quite a bit in my readings, and it's because I lived by that motto when I was young without even understanding it. But I knew that if I was happy, I wouldn't have to worry. Even though my upbringing and everything, I went through a lot of turbulent times, I always remained happy. And the experiences, as bad as they were, didn't feel as bad as they were. And I eventually created my own life, because what I experienced, I was like, okay, this is not what I want. I want something different. So I used my mind power to actually create that, but I also took action. I really balanced my life out and did the things that I wanted to do, but also equipped myself with information, knowledge, and skill sets in order to create what I wanted to create. So this is the Magician card. Someone that is resourceful, someone that understands and knows what they need to do in order to create what it is that they want. And for you, Gemini, if you're someone that is confused and doesn't know what you need to do in order to create, it starts with visualization first, okay? So visualize. This is why I always talk about vision boards, to have a vision board. There's tons of videos online that you can watch on how to make a vision board. And I'm actually starting a new YouTube channel, everyone. I'm going to announce the actual channel name, but this is where I'll be putting all of those videos on how to create vision boards, all the other stuff that comes with what I do here on Sacred Knowledge Tarot. So again, this is that creation. I'm creating things. You have power, Gemini. Your life experience, you're uniquely you. There's something that you have to share with the world. You have that you can share with the world, and that you could do it through your own self-expression, through your own creative expression as well. This is what the Magician card is. So what is it that you're wanting to create, and how are you going to go about it? What tools do you need in order to do that? This is the Magician. He gathers all of that information, gets it together, and then creates. It's like you're a scientist. You're putting together a potion, right? Or whatever it is. It's now time for you to be that scientist of your own life, okay? So this is what Spirit Guides are asking you to do, is be the Magician. It starts with visualization again. So visualize what it is that you're desiring as already in your life, and you're already one with it. So for example, my husband and I, we are wanting to build a home. We're visualizing, we know what it looks like. We actually even drew it out on a sheet of paper, like a big board. One of those white boards with markers. And now my husband has downloaded Unreal Engine. He's actually building it in Unreal Engine. And that's becoming very firm and solid. And from there, we're moving forward, right? So we're creating. And it starts with that visualization. It starts with that single thought, right? So this is what Spirit Guides are wanting you to do, is embrace the power of your mind, the power of your imagination, and initiate and start taking steps towards those desires, towards those goals and dreams, okay? Because this is a confirmation for whatever it is that you're desiring. It is going to come to fruition for you, okay? So we've got the World card. You're now shifting your world because the power that you have, you harness the power, but you're now wielding it. You're working towards creating that world that you're visualizing. And this is now coming to fruition. It comes with changes, right? So we have endings and completions here. You have kick-started this energy that is moving you into this new energy plane. It's a new beginning, because I feel, again, we've got this new energy. You're going to learn a lot, right, through this experience. And this is the beauty of it, that learning process. I always find the learning process is awesome, because you get breakthroughs, you get these ideas, you see things differently, new perspectives, new perceptions. It's just, it's eye-opening, mind-opening, brain-boggling, right? This is how I feel it in my own life. Anytime I have this awakening or something that comes into my awareness, or I realize something or understand something a little bit more deeper or on a different level, my mind is blown. And I feel for you, Gemini, your mind is going to be blown here in the month of May and into June. All right, this beautiful energy that is coming in for you. So you're going to have to share with me what these cards are for you, Gemini. How are these energies coming into your life here? All right, you can comment in the comment section below and share with me. So it's almost like you've entered a portal. You've walked through this portal. We just had the 5-5 portal. You are shape-shifting here into a newer version of you, a more authentic version of you, uniquely you here, Gemini. And maybe you're starting something that is going to change your world. Maybe you have decided or made a choice or decision around doing something, a new job. Maybe you started your own passion project. Maybe you're gardening. Maybe you are taking a course. Maybe you're moving. Whatever this is, I feel this is, you're setting things off here for yourself. You're finally making the choice of something that you've been wanting to do. This is kind of what I'm getting here. Kind of, it's like you're launching yourself. It's like a slingshot and you're like, whew, gone, right? And maybe this is in your mind that you're gone. I'm getting astral projection here as well. So maybe some of you are practicing leaving your body, having outer body experiences here. Maybe you're going to a different city, a different country through this outer body experience. So you'll have to share with me what this is. I remember when I had this outer body, outer worldly experience. I was at a class one day and there was a woman there with a pendulum that was going back and forth, and she wouldn't talk. She just kept looking at me and her pendulum kept moving, and that was giving her her answers. But then I felt her energy in my house. So I think she was curious about me, and at night I felt her. All I felt was the pendulum. I'm like, okay, she's here visiting. She's curious. So I'm feeling energies here for some of you where you're picking up on other energies. Outer worldly experiences here, everyone. You're stepping into something new here. You're stepping into this version of yourself where now you're being given an opportunity to really see what you can do, see what it is that you're made of here, Gemini. There's almost like you wanting to prove yourself to someone as well coming through this, whether it's yourself or someone else. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone, Gemini. I feel that whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's meant for you. You're going to see success. So, you know, that proof is going to be there regardless. It's already there. So I don't know what this is about proof of something here for you. You'll have to share this with me. So this is coming through the World card. The other thing I'm getting here is travel for you. Are you planning on traveling here, Gemini? Are you moving? I'm getting like you, and I'm getting clouds and a plane. So I'm seeing some of you traveling by plane somewhere. And maybe you're wanting to create a new world, or you're experiencing the world through different eyes. Like maybe this is the first time you're traveling to Africa. Perhaps you're going to India. Maybe you're going to Japan, Hawaii even, right? We're planning, my husband and I are going back to Hawaii in September. We loved it so much. So we got to save money though. It's so expensive to go out there. It's like, okay, how are we going to budget this? It was just seeing Hawaii actually is paradise. Like I saw it through this different way. Like it was just a beautiful experience. So I feel this is what's coming through for you as well. Perhaps you're going to plan to move somewhere that you have visited. Maybe you're wanting to really start new in your life as well, Gemini. Maybe you're just wanting to leave the past behind and you're wanting to move forward. Maybe there's been something, an ending that has come in. Perhaps you're moving, from one job to another job, right? one career to another. Careers, there's like a big shift, like you're doing something different and it's a new beginning for you. This is what I'm picking up with this card for you today. And I feel there's a little bit of hesitation. For others, I feel those of you that aren't hesitating, you're walking in, you're like proud. You're like, I can't wait to get to work here. Like you got your wands, you know exactly what you're doing. You can't wait to wave your magic wand around and see what happens with it. You're ready to take risks and you're okay if things don't work, because if you've got a plan A, B, and C, this is what I'm picking up on you, Gemini. You're good to go. You're ready. You're ready to make things happen here. You're ready to make your life happen. Medi is coming up. Who is Medi? Is there a word Medi? Does that mean anything to you? You'll have to share with me. It came through though. So the Page of Swords. I'm now getting another name coming through here. What is this? They're wanting me to share a name. Ronny. So we've got Medi and we also have Ronnie. Someone that goes by the name of Ronnie. I don't know. This is what's coming through here for you, Gemini. So you'll have to share with me. So we've got the Page of Swords. This is a connection that you have to your higher self. This is a connection that is coming in for you. And you're being guided and you're following that guidance, Gemini. And this is what is actually really opening you up to this new world. This is where you are understanding that, okay, I'm going to use my superpowers here. I'm going to wield them around. I'm going to see what I can do with this. But there's something else that's coming through with this. It's almost like you're the one that's holding the sword. This is you. I'm feeling like this is you. You entered this new plane. You're kind of like, okay, I'm looking around, getting an idea, a bigger picture around it, and you're setting off on this new journey. And you have clarity, you have understanding. Even the way that you speak, the way that you communicate here is going to be very powerful. Your imagination, your creativity, your self-expression, all of it is going to be expressed through this Page of Swords in this new part of your life. It's a new, sometimes we do little things that can launch us off on a new journey. Just implementing drinking water in your life that can set you off and change your world. Right? It doesn't have to be a big event that occurs in your life. It can be something very, very small that actually improves your life, right? So I'm getting baby steps here for you, taking things in baby steps and not rushing. There is no rush, because where you're meant to go, you're going to get there in divine timing. It's the exact timing you're meant to go through to get to that place. How are you going to get there? You don't know this. We're not supposed to know this, because if you knew it before you got to that place, you wouldn't believe it anyways. Okay? It's kind of like myself. When I watch myself on YouTube, I'm like, I can't believe I'm in this place. Like, I would have never thought that 3 years ago, 5 years ago. I started this channel 2 years ago. And even like a year before I started, I didn't know I was going to do tarot. Like, I didn't know. I knew that I wanted to work from home. I wanted to build my own dreams and not someone else's. So I had quit my 9-to-5 and I set off on this new journey, not knowing where I was heading. But I trusted myself because I trust my abilities, but I also trust the universe, and everything lined up. Even though I went through turbulence, it was scary as heck for a while there, because I'm like, I don't think I can make this work. Maybe I'm going to have to go get a job again. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go back to that. I want to figure this out, right? So this is the energy I'm picking up for you as well right now, Gemini, is that there's something that you're wanting to do and there's nothing that's going to get in the way. And perhaps you're going through scary moments in your life right now, trying to make things work. It is going to work for you. This is a part of your journey. You're exactly where you need to be, regardless of where you are, whether you're going through a low or a high. You're meant to experience what you're experiencing in the experience that you're experiencing, Gemini. And out of that, you're learning something, you are growing, you're gaining a superpower, and you're going to be launched forward with this, okay? So believe in the power of you and the universe, and know that this is a training. This is an opportunity for you to really learn about yourself and your powers, okay? So the Page of Swords here for you. I love this spread. I love everything, because everything is here for you. Everything is here for you. I feel that you understand this, Gemini. All right, so I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So anything more that Spirit wants to share with you is going to come through this card today. So we've got a card that jumped out. We actually have 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these on top and use the top card, okay? So we're getting snake shedding. So that's coming through the world card. So sometimes when we're going through this shifting into a different energy plane, because that's what's happening here with the world card, there's some shedding happening. I don't know if any of you have been seeing a snake in your life. Perhaps snake is your favorite animal. Is it an animal or is it a reptile? Snake. So the number 36 is on this card as well. So this could be a number of significance. Perhaps you're 36 years old, Gemini. I'm getting 3 to 6 days, 3 to 6 weeks, and 3 to 6 months around the message of this card. This could also be 3 to 6 hours for you, okay? So shedding, snake, let's read the interpretation here. 36. All right, there's a surprising complexity to these simple creatures, both physically and spiritually. In many belief systems and mythologies, the snake is seen as a living representation of the duality of good and evil. A deity, the soul of life, the gateway to heavens, a healing force, or an embodiment of the underworld, bringing with it fear and power. Symbolic representations of snakes are also prominent in various cultures throughout the world. One such example is caduceus. I hope I'm saying that word right. Caduceus, an emblem with two snakes intertwined around a pole. They are firmly embedded in our collective consciousness. One of the most fascinating characteristics of snakes is that several times a year they shed their skin in one continuous piece. Their body grows, but their skin does not, and a new layer is generated while the old is discarded, like clothes that no longer fit. The process takes a few days, during which time it's important that the snake not be disrupted. Unlike the dragonfly or butterfly, there is no physical transformation from the shedding. Just a bigger snake and roomier skin, while the old skin gets discarded. So the message here for you today, Gemini, is it's time to shed your skin to allow a bigger self to emerge from that which has up to now encompassed and defined you, or at least who you thought you were. You've been feeling like the old skin no longer fits, yet there is a natural tendency to cling to the false security and predictability of these familiar habits and ways of being. Though it will require a period of solitude and contemplation, you're sensing an urge to wriggle around out of the physical and emotional tanglements that have kept you from loosening the self-created bonds that have served their purpose up to now. This may also be a signal to shed those belongings that no longer fit who you are becoming. After a time, whether weeks or months, the self that is emerging will create new attachments and relationships and will be even more intimately related to the natural world and the spirit that expresses as these multitude of beings. It's an inevitable transition for you, Gemini, one where you will still be you, yet with a greater sense of purpose and a willingness to continue changing as each new era in your life presents itself. Though some struggle may precede this emergence, your trust in the process grows stronger and deeper and can be totally supported by calling on your spirit guides. So look at that. Some of you are going through this shedding energy. All right, so snake for you today. Now let's pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, Gemini, connection. There's a connection happening to your higher self, to spirit or someone else or another energy. We've got the number 3 on this card. Maybe you're seeing the number 3s in your life right now, Gemini. The number 3 is a number in numerology of communication, creativity, expansion, community. Right? So some of you might be feeling energies around this. So the colors in this card as well, maybe you're seeing these colors somewhere in your life. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, and 3 hours for those of you looking for timing. It's all coming together for you. Everything's happening for the common good. There's a revealing of the truth in your life as well. You're going to see success in your projects. So successful projects are also coming through with this. So look at that. I love this for you. So this is your reading today, Gemini. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.